everyone, welcome today. I have a lovely bunny journal to share with you today. Well, I've focused on bunnies, but it actually contains a lot of little animals like deer and dragonflies and all sorts of things related to summer. Now, this journal today is a design team project for TaylorMade Journals, and I'm using her kit, which I went through with you in an earlier video, and you're most welcome to go back and have a look if you want a really thorough look at that kit closely. But this is what I ended up with. I think we went through making the cover together, and I did really want to show you a few other things, but due to a lot of family health issues and having to look after people, members of my family, I didn't really have the time to film it all like I had hoped. So anyway, here is the flip through of the end result, and you can see that I have added a little bit to the cover since we last had a look at it, and I've added a painted bunny there on the top. I've added some crochet doily, and I put the faded summer tag on there, and the message deep summer is when laziness finds respectability, which I thought was really lovely. Very clever, Lorna. Put a couple of little Suffolk puffs on there and some buttons, and we had this velvet piece in the background, so it's quite textured and lovely to feel and touch. I've closed it with just this little ribbon. So we've got this nice little soft ribbon. Because it's really soft, it doesn't really need much to close it, but that little soft ribbon just added a nice little touch to it there. The cover, of course, we discussed earlier, was this lovely green upholstery fabric, and I just put two signatures in, which I've stitched down the spine there. So if we go over and have a look inside, it is a tall journal, so I just want to make sure that I have it where you can see. I hope, because I do have trouble getting my camera sort of far enough, backed up far enough for you people to see without being squashed up or right on top of it. So let's see how that is. Hopefully that's okay. I used a little bunny shopping list that I had just to pop inside the cover, and I thought it has such a lovely Easter theme. You could actually use this kit for Easter without any trouble at all, and make it a little bit more Easterish by adding some Easter eggs or more sort of springtime things. But the little bunny was so cute on this, and the daisies at the top, and it's just a lovely little writing pad shopping list. I've used a little doily here, which is very light and delicate fabric, and I cannot remember for the life of me what this fabric is called, even though I was discussing it the other day. But it's that very lovely, transparent, soft, delicate fabric that we used to use on throws that you throw over your food on the table. It has a lovely little daisy embroidered on it. Behind that I've got a cut-out thinlet of a rabbit with some flowers, and I've used the faded summer from the kit as just a little label to display the name of the kit and sort of the story behind it, the story of the book. So we've got a doily there, a paper doily, a lovely stamp we have there. I think that one is from Kazaz, and I've just decorated that page. A piece of curtain lace behind here, a daisy from my own garden which I have put through the machine so it's lovely plastic coated, and it's delicate so it won't be hurt won't be damaged while it's encased in the plastic. I've used this lovely trim here, which was a gift from Jody, maybe gave me that one, and I've used one of the tags from the kit in the top there. Now I know this kit is really big and has so much stuff, so I've tried to keep it quite simple, because as you can see I've used the entire kit and it's quite fat. So if I had have, like I normally would do, over embellish my tags, I probably wouldn't have fitted them all in, because it's such a lovely big kit. So I've gone with a sort of gentler approach this time, and I've just sort of done a little bit of stitching around the tags, or I've just put a bow in the top. We've got a lovely little frill there piece, but it does shed a little bit because it's sari silk. Just a little scrappet of bits and pieces here in the corner. One of the Tim Holtz daisies. The butterflies are from the kit, and aren't they pretty? They're really bright and cheerful. I've used some of Sam Poole's stamps throughout, just to give a little bit of embellishment to some of the scraps and tags and things. Dragonflies is from the kit, and these beautiful background papers, they're absolutely gorgeous in these soft blues and greens. So I've picked out the sage colour green to emphasise this kit, but you could go with blues as well, because it has a lot of blues in it too. It's those really soft, gentle colours, and it also has even a shimmer of the yellowy gold through. So I've picked up on that as well as I've gone through. So I have a lovely bunny stamp there, and I think, I have to look it up, but I think that's from CC. Yeah, I'll put them in the list below anyway if anyone's interested in finding them. Another lovely tag from the kit with butterflies, and I just love that little bunny on there, and I've added just a little Tim Holtz inlets to they're from Sizzix anyway, if you're looking for them. And I've just added a bit of ribbon to the tops of those, just to give it a little bit of life without too much weight, like they're not too thick. I've kept them fairly thin, just a delicate piece of trim, eyelash trim, and a little bit of the muslin underneath, and that's just enough texture to bring it to life. This idea was one that I have used from a friend of mine and yours probably in the crafting world, the lovely Laura from A Papered Soul, who we lost tragically in an accident in her home not so long ago, and I just wanted to keep her work alive in the work that I do and others, so that we don't forget how wonderful her crafting abilities were. So I'm sharing this little one today for that reason. So here we have a little buzzy bee tag and a little butterfly tag, which she used to often do is poke in little tags, and she used to make these lovely little flips. So you can have a secret bit of writing hidden underneath, and you have two tuck spots. So you have the little tuck spot in front, and then the bigger one behind that you can tuck a lovely tag into, and the little ones just pop in there. So that is one of Laura's lovely ideas that I picked up on there, and these are from the kit, Faded Summer and Butterflies. And the beautiful bunny down here in the corner of this page is so lovely. They're just delicate, just sort of hidden into the picture there, but just looks so lovely. And the papers were so pretty, I didn't like covering them up, so a lot of them I've left so that you can see them. This is a lovely tag from the kit with a row of beautiful bunnies on there. It says Wilson and Co, and I've just added that to a little spotty piece of cardstock that blended in well with a little piece of lovely soft velvet ribbon along the bottom, and I've put in there the dragonfly from the kit, and I've just fancied that up with some string and a little bit of muslin, and that is like a file folder, and I've just put a little tag from the kit in there with a bird on it. So they're lovely. You could do a lot more with those if you wanted to really fancy them up, but as I said, I'm trying to keep them minimal thickness so that they fit nicely in the journal. I have a lovely heart here that was sent from the lovely Joni in Iraq, so that's very pretty. And I've got a moment lasts all of a second, but the memory lives on forever down the side there. Another lovely daisy from my garden, and one of the beautiful mushroom tags. And how cute are those mushrooms? And they also come with these little tabs, so you can put the little tabs on. You can write on the back. I've printed on both sides, so you've got that lovely area to write in. And I just love these tabs that you can put on the top. This little one I've made so that it flips up and it has a little bunny stamp in there. So that's a Lavinia stamp, that little one. And you could do some little secret writing in there and flip it down and no one knows it's there. I have a library card over here which I've typed Watership down, Richard Adams 1972 on, just to give it a little bit of life to the story. I've stuck with the bunny theme. I've picked that as the outstanding, being Easter and all, and I love my bunnies, so that's one of the reasons I decided to bring the bunnies through. I've used a lot of crocheted lace here and there across the bottom, and some lovely tapes that have birds and butterflies and pretty nature sort of themes to them. That's another Tim Holtz. That gorgeous bird is one of the kit, one of my favourites in the kit, and a lovely bird tag to go inside. And I've just added some eyelash trim to that to give it a little bit of life. On this side we've got this beautiful page that has the writing and a feather sort of through it, a beautiful flower at the top. So all I've added to that is a stamp that had a protea on it, a little bit of ribbon, gross grain ribbon at the back, and some muslin to just give that a little bit of texture. Here I've got a little fabric flip where you can write some secret stuff again, and that gorgeous bunny I think is from Woodware Stamps, and I've got another Tim Holtz flower there in here. So you've probably worked out by now that most of those cutouts are the Tim Holtz collection. Got a little tuck spot at the top here with a tag and a ribbon in there. Now these beautiful stamps are Lorna's own designs. She makes stamps, and throughout the book I have used a few of her lovely designs. And if you're after those, you have to go and line up on her page because she has lots of people wanting them. She'll pop one up, and then you can write underneath, oh yes, I'd love that one, and she'll get in touch with you. So you can message her through her Facebook page to find out about these lovely stamps. This is another little envelope that was in the kit with a beautiful butterfly. I've just added a wax seal to the back, and a little bunny stamp is on that one in this gorgeous little bunny pocket here. And I've just put a Lavinia rabbit on the front of that one, and a little bit of some, what would you call that? It's like a piece of grass, I suppose. This one here I made a lovely little tuck spot. I think that might be Stampin' Up cardstock there that I've put a little trim along the edge, and I've added the bits from the kit, which are this lovely, I really love that, you could write on the back, this gorgeous mason jar. And I've just reused an index card and made a little pocket with the lovely mushroom on, Lazy Days of Summer, butterfly. All of those things are in the kit, so you could do so much with those if you wanted to. It really lends itself to a lot of different ideas. There's the beautiful bird again. We have another bunny stamp there, and some more of this washi tape. Little snippet that I've just put together with laces, a little daisy there, some bits and pieces just to add a little bit to the page. I've got a little belly band on there, and inside the belly band I have a file folder from the kit which has the bunnies on it, and inside that I've just printed off this lovely document, which you can also find on Lorna's page in her Etsy shop. She has another lovely kit that has these gorgeous letters, old letters, so that's another thing you can find in her shop. The envelope there with the bunnies on, and I've just put a little stamp on the back of that with a wax seal of a bunny, so that tucks just in there into the belly band there. Now, as that's the middle of a signature, I'm on a funny angle here, so it's kind of hard to tuck them back in facing this direction. I'm not really in the right place to be putting it back in. So there we go. But down here I have added some of Boho Daydream's gorgeous beads. Now these beads are ones that Sheila has made. So I haven't made these ones myself, but I have bought a lot of beads off Sheila to make my own. So I have made a few too, but these ones are ones that Sheila has sent. So I hope that you can see them there. I might pull the book back just in case it's out of shot, because I know it's really annoying if you're trying to see something I'm talking about and it's not in the picture. So beads, and they're in sort of beautiful soft aqua colours there. So that is that. I know it's really hard to get the length of this book in, it's so tall. Lovely bunny again there, and there's these beautiful archways in the pictures, so you could actually come in and put a beautiful photograph in there or something nice. Little tuck spot here with another gorgeous little bunny on, and I've just put in there one of these little flip books that have spots that you can put little notes or phone numbers or something like that. And that little bunny is actually in Mrs. Cogg's yard. Mrs. Cogg bunny, that one. Lovely stamp here of the blackberries, which I thought lent itself to the theme, nature. This is a gorgeous tag from the kit with the beautiful rose on it. Now I've just added the rose to the tag, which are both in the kit, and put the tab on the top with a little heart. Now that is just so simple, but it looks lovely, and you can write on the back of those too.